Forget the textbooks. What does it really look like when a support engineer battles a mysterious Linux outage at 2 a.m.? In this video, we're pulling back the curtain on real-world Linux troubleshooting, the hidden gems the commands pros use under pressure, and the mindset that turns chaos into clarity. By the end, you'll have a toolkit trusted by support engineers worldwide and the confidence to fix issues others can't touch. Welcome to Secure Start AU, where we transform Linux beginners into problem solvers and cybersecurity learners into professionals. If you've ever felt stuck staring at a broken Linux system with no clue what went wrong, this video is for you. Here's the truth: Linux troubleshooting is rarely about a neat error message. More often, it's a chain reaction of symptoms. A web app goes down, users complain, and you dive in, only to find CPU looks fine, memory looks fine, but something invisible is killing performance. This is where support engineers thrive. They don't panic, they assume nothing, and they know the problem is often 2 steps away from where it first appeared. Your first line of defense is the Diagnostic Triage Toolkit. Start with DMESG. This command reads kernel logs. When hardware fails, disks misbehave, or drivers crash, DMESG whispers the truth. Next, journalctl. This is the modern log viewer in system-debased distros. Combine it with filters like journalctl-RXE to zoom into the last errors and warnings. Don't forget the classics: SSH VRR log syslog and VRR log messages. They're often the crime scene where the first clues appear. Then there's TOP, or the more visual HTOP. Everyone knows it shows CPU usage, but pros use it to spot memory leaks, zombie processes, and runaway apps. And when files or connections pile up, LSOF reveals who's holding which file, while netstat, or its replacement SS, shows which services are talking to the network. Many outages boil down to these basics. Sometimes the basics aren't enough. This is where the advanced arsenal comes in. Strace lets you trace system calls, what files an app is opening, what it's waiting on. It's like reading the inner thoughts of a process. Ltrace does the same for library calls, perfect for debugging weird application crashes. For networking mysteries, combine TCP-dump and Wireshark. TCP-dump captures raw traffic, while Wireshark visualizes it beautifully. With these, you can spot DNS failures, handshake problems, even encrypted session clues, performance issues. Enter perf. It profiles system performance in real time, showing you exactly where CPU cycles are burning. When an app feels slow but nothing obvious shows up, perf often uncovers the bottleneck. Tools are half the story. The real secret is mindset. Support engineers live by divide and conquer. Narrow the problem space. Is it hardware, kernel, user space, or network? Every test you run should shrink the mystery. They also leverage documentation and community knowledge. A quick Google isn't cheating, it's professional efficiency. The trick is knowing the right error string to search for and how to adapt solutions instead of blindly copying them. Finally, they build a personal knowledge base. Every solved issue is written down, so next time the answer is 1 click away. Pros don't just fix problems, they build libraries of wisdom. Real-world scenarios. Users complain, the server is sluggish but CPU looks fine. After checking TOP, you spot memory swapping. VMstat confirms IOO bottlenecks, the disk is thrashing. The fix? Add swap space or tune the database query causing overload. The app runs fine for hours, then dies. Logs show nothing obvious. Enter Strace. You discover it's failing on a missing file handle. A simple ulimit increase solves the mystery. Pings work, but the web app still fails. TCP-dump shows SYN packets leaving but no ACK coming back. A misconfigured firewall is silently blocking return traffic. Without TCP-dump, you'd still be guessing. Linux troubleshooting isn't about memorizing commands. It's about thinking like a detective. Start with the basics, dive deeper when needed, and keep refining your instincts. The difference between a beginner and a pro isn't knowing what command exists. It's knowing when and why to use it. Comment below. Which tool do you want me to deep dive into next? Strace, tcpdump, or perf? And if this video gave you value, like, share, and subscribe. Stay safe, stay curious, and remember, every Linux problem is a chance to level up your skills.